Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. What is the best time to tell a bad joke, an off-taste joke, bad taste, slightly racist kind of a joke? The person I look to for guidance on this is, of course, David Cameron. Here he is exchanging some witty repartee with this old lady here and this bloke in a dress. Now, at first blush, that does indeed look like a great time to tell crazy jokes about how corrupt the leaders of Nigeria and Afghanistan, who he's just had a meeting with, are. But I feel that he may have made a slight error of judgment there. I don't know. Like I say, especially the guy in the purple dress, I mean, that to me seems like a comedic situation. How come she's always standing up all the time, that old lady? Every time I see her, nobody ever has a seat for her. That seems harsh. Anyway, yeah, I think Big Dave got that wrong there. Should we play the stupid name game again? Because Doc is launching a naming competition for their most famous albatross chick. Question: how can something be really famous when it doesn't even have a name? Not sure. Also, another question: why do we always have to have competitions to name things these days? Remember back in the old days when things just used to have names straight off the bat? But no. We've got to name the boat Bodie McBoatface. Apparently, Julian Assange has got a cat, and he's having a competition to name that. And now Doc has a bird, and so let's just call them all Bodie McBoatface and get it over and done with, and prove how stupid that system of naming things really is. Just name things yourself. Don't leave it to the public; they can't be trusted. And news that's not news. This is out of the News Talk ZB bulletin earlier on this morning. Apparently, having a shower, putting on deodorant, and dressing for the job could help some young people find and keep a job. Remember, this happened in a news bulletin this morning on our radio station. Hayes Recruitment Managing Director Jason Walker will be speaking to young people about the need to be able and ambitious, and he says young people need to turn up to work every time, on time, and they need to take basic care of their hygiene and appearance. Again, that was in our news bulletins this morning. One hand, one bounce. I'm ignoring that comment. I've had enough time talking about that this morning, and I'm not going to talk about The Bachelor. But what I am going to talk about is I am worried that I may be a foreign buyer. I may be driving up house prices, not just in Auckland, but now spreading out across New Zealand. Because I happen to know I'm a distant relative of somebody who migrated here from Austria. So I feel partially to blame. It's a complicated business, the foreign buyers, because we've had a lot of people ringing the talkback, for example, saying they go to auctions and they see lots of foreign buyers there. But is that really a true indication? For example, which one of these is a foreign buyer? If they were to buy a house in Auckland or indeed wider New Zealand, one of those buyers was born in New Zealand, one in South Africa. Does that help? That bloke is Andrew Mertens. That bloke's Raden Can. Yeah, that's right. He's not the foreign buyer. Have I made an insightful point there about how racist people are about people who buy houses, or was it just an excuse to make fun of Andrew Mertens? I don't know. You be the judge. I am Glenn ZB. Thank you so much for having me up your Periscope. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow.